Did you know that over 8.5 billion searches are conducted on Google every day? It's as if everyone on the planet is searching for something at least once daily. This is quite an achievement. Even more impressive is that all of this is available to us at no cost. Most of Google's products are free to use, whether it's watching videos on YouTube, using Gmail, or navigating with Google Maps. Despite offering these services for free, Google's market capitalization has crossed $2 trillion. How is this possible? How can Google provide so many services without charging us? Today, let's delve into the business model of the most popular company on the internet. Google's journey began on September 4, 1998, when American computer scientists Larry Page and Sergey Brin founded the company while they were PhD students at Stanford University in California. From the start, they had high ambitions. Our mission is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. Initially, Google was just a simple search engine. The name Google is derived from Google, a term representing the number 1 followed by 100 zeros, chosen to signify their search engine's capacity to handle big amounts of information. In 2000, Google made a crucial move by launching AdWords, now known as Google Ads, enabling businesses to pay for ads displayed in search results. This became Google's most successful business model, and to date, it remains the core of their revenue. Over the years, Google expanded its services. In 2004, Gmail was introduced, followed by Google Maps in 2005, and the acquisition of YouTube in 2006. In 2008, Google launched Android and the Google Chrome browser, both of which now dominate their respective markets. Google also ventured into hardware with products like Pixel smartphones and smart home devices. More recently, it has been advancing in artificial intelligence, with Gemini being the most advertised product in that front. However, not every Google project has been a success. Some popular failures that may have crossed your eyes include Google Pay Send, Orkut, Google Nexus, and Google Glass. In fact, if we check Wikipedia, you'll find over 50 Google products and services that have failed. The lesson here? Failure is the stepping stone to success. Achieving success often requires many failed attempts along the way. Speaking of success, let's now look at their impressive revenue numbers. On the screen, you can see that Google's revenue for 2023 was $307 billion. The largest portion, 56.9%, comes from ads shown in Google searches, amounting to $175 billion. This revenue is generated primarily from businesses paying to display ads at the top of search results. Following this, $34 billion, or 11.3% of the revenue, comes from Google Other, which includes app sales, hardware products like Pixel phones, and other products. Google Cloud brings in $33 billion, 10.8%, offering services like cloud storage and computing power. YouTube ads contribute $31 billion, 10.3%, generated from ads shown on YouTube videos. As you may know, the revenue from these ads is split between Google and creators, with 45% going to Google and 55% to content creators. Lastly, Google Network ads, which generate $31 billion, 10.2%, come from ads displayed on partner websites across Google's display network. Each of these revenue streams highlights Google's extensive reach and diversified business model beyond just search. Now, it's interesting to see where Google spends its money. Around $45 billion is allocated to research and development, driving innovation and new products. About $47 billion is spent on non-production costs, like office rentals, advertising, marketing, accounting, and salaries. In total, Google's expenses for 2023 were approximately $223 billion, leading to a profit of about $73 billion. But how does Google make money while offering free services? There are two main reasons. Freemium model. Basic products are free, but premium features come at a cost. This approach is used by many companies, including Spotify, LinkedIn, and Zoom. For instance, Gmail and Google Drive are free, but you must pay for additional storage. YouTube is free to use, but ads are present unless you subscribe to YouTube Premium. Data collection. The more free services we use, the more data Google gathers. Our searches, video views, and emails are collected anonymously and used for targeted advertising. For example, if you search for workout routines, you might later see ads for fitness gear or gym memberships. This leads nicely to an explanation of how paid advertising works. Google builds user profiles based on data like age, gender, location, and interests. Advertisers can select specific parameters to target their audience. For instance, if you're selling fitness gear and want to reach men aged 18-25 in the US, you can set those criteria. Google then matches advertisers with users based on these parameters. If your profile fits the ad's target audience, you'll see that ad. However, Google isn't the only company that relies on targeted advertising. Meta's Facebook and Instagram also follow this model. I've covered their business strategies in detail, along with proven ways to make money using Facebook. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But Google's ad-based business model is not all rainbows and sunshine. It's currently facing three significant challenges. The first is growing privacy concerns, as users become increasingly uneasy about the extent of data Google collects. For instance, in 2023, Google faced a $93 million fine for continuing to track user locations even after location services were disabled. The second challenge is rising competition. Many users are frustrated by the abundance of ads in Google search results, leading them to seek alternatives like ChatGPT. Platforms like ChatGPT provide direct, ad-free responses formatted neatly, contrasting with Google's ad-heavy and sometimes overwhelming search outputs. Recognizing this shift, Google is developing its own AI solutions, such as Gemini, to maintain its competitive edge. The third challenge is the shift to mobile and app ecosystems. As users increasingly spend more time on mobile devices and within apps, Google must adapt its ad strategies to these environments. This shift forces Google to compete more directly with companies like Facebook and TikTok, which have strong footholds in mobile advertising. And that's a wrap for today. Only time will tell if, in 30 years, Google will still be the face of the internet, or if another company we've never heard of will take its place. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which tech company's business model I should cover next. Next, don't miss my 5-minute video, where I explain how Spotify was founded, how its algorithm works, and how they make money. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the other side.